Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Wins, a chapter of the World Referral Network, hosted by Bernie Franzgrote and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled Innovation in Business Education, Insights from Dr. Kieth Deats. Our guest is from Recree. He is the visionary entrepreneur behind Recree, a must-know for any emerging business or solopreneur. With a background steeped in business strategy and innovation, Kieth has dedicated his career to empowering small and medium-sized businesses to not just survive, but thrive. What makes him stand out? Personalized consulting, tailored strategies that align with your unique business goals. Collaborative projects. Kieth doesn't just advise, he partners with you to create actionable solutions. Whether you're launching a new venture or scaling an existing one, Dr. Deats is your go-to expert for navigating the complexities of the market. Ready to turn your entrepreneurial vision into reality? No. If you're serious about growth, you should definitely follow Dr. Kieth Deats.
So I've been in adult education and business leadership all my life. I think I got to a point during the pandemic where I actually started questioning why we have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to attend these prestigious institutions. And we come out of these particular workshops and or courses asking the question, why did we spend all this money? And can we use it? So I decided that after the pandemic, that because I am still in practice, the only way that I could improve things for myself was to actually break down a 7-year research program into bite-sized workshops and courses that I can use and people who are interested in growing their own businesses can use as well. So I went off on that crazy little journey. And the other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to show in my own mind that the people that I was working with were going to come out of this with something credible that they could use, yeah? Meaning I can use it in my own practice. I can use it to grow my own frameworks. I can actually develop my own unique programs, and that I will absolutely clearly make sure that what I offer of the world is credible. Secondly, usable. And thirdly, that I can actually develop my own programs. That's the thing that was really big. The other thing that was really big for me was to make sure that they were affordable, okay? And that they were accessible and that they were constantly being updated. So it sounds a bit arrogant, but it's not really. So what I do is I look at the top of thought leadership and I'm constantly updating, and obviously I'm recognizing other people's work. So that's it in a nutshell. I've been running them for 4 years now. The flagship one is a salon-type workshop that runs 6 weeks, 2 hours at a time on a Thursday afternoon in Sterling time, where we actually engage in debate and discussion and thought leadership around the current trends in leadership around the world. So it's clearly for entrepreneurs and business owners and leaders and emerging leaders, strategists, consultants, and coaches. That was my commitment when I did my doctorate. And I'm actually pleased to say that I didn't do a PhD, I did a practitioner's doctorate. So let's just call it like I'm a farm boy, right? So the outcomes for you would be looking to meeting and exceeding your revenues and profitability targets and getting traction on some of the more modern practices out there. It does help you develop a very effective working framework, and you can use it in any context. So there's the credibility thing. We work very hard to make sure that's happening. We also make sure that we create these psychologically safe workspaces in a very unrushed way. Oh, that's the results page. Oh, there you can read in your own time. But it's about 40 years of research now. The primary thought leadership thing is from Harvard. I'm very slanted towards Americans. I don't know why, but very slanted towards, I think, a little bit further ahead of all their buddies here in Europe. Harvard, MIT, Wharton, UCC, which is where I studied, and Stanford. Okay. Those results can speak for yourself. If you want to go and find out more about what we've done, you can have a look at that. This is the one that I enjoy the most. This is the one that attracts the most attention. You can attend it and you can register it. We are taking the view, because I am actually learning from these workshops myself, people that attend them. It is really something to see. There are people in this room with us today who've been into them. The amount of thought leadership, what I call at the bottom of the pile, instead of the more visceral We know it all stuff. We are learning there is steep, and there's some really good uncensored, unfiltered conversations. Is it for the faint-hearted? I don't know. Some people don't like it. Some people don't want to. But you'll notice that it does talk very powerfully about interrogating those internal assumptions that we hold. I would invite you to come and join us. There's no charge. And if you do want to pay, it means you're paying for my whiskey. So you have to take a review of that for yourself. That's a very good one. That was developed over the pandemic period. To find a way of developing your own networks, high value networks, right? And as it turns out, this is how I've turned up on Bernie's door, which has been a very productive network for me. That actually enables you to write your own programs, whether you're a coach or a consultant or a business leader. That is the backbone of my dissertation, and it's based on a lot of work that I learned mostly from Professor Robert Keegan at Harvard. So I don't know whether I plagiarized his work or not, but I could definitely use it as the backbone. That's my favorite one. That's where you get 8 businessmen into a room and you really roll up your sleeves and you move through a soft critical process in terms of building each other's businesses and each other. Very smart. It's based on what they call the dual consulting method, run by the Milan Institute at Harvard. Okay. Then there are some memberships if you want. What our memberships offer you is access to all of those workshops. And also with it, you get the CPD things, which I'll talk about just now more briefly. I do work as a coach. I also do interim leadership programs. I'm currently growing a couple of businesses and non-executive directorships. Yeah, I'm a bit hot and cold on those ones.
Unlock the full potential of networking with the World Referral Network. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of the World Referral Network? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Wins, where we gather online every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us and other chapters across the World Referral Network. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.